Good morning guys, welcome back to another vlog. I hope you've had a lovely week. How has everyone been? How's everyone feeling? I was talking to my colleagues about it this week. We were all like, why do we feel so... Every day is Groundhog Day. We're just trying to get through at the moment, and I think we all are just in need of a nice break. But we don't have long to go, especially because I will be finishing up work in 4 weeks. So every day I'm like watching the clock, but I've got so much to do because I won't be back at that job for 18 months. It's just like I've got user manuals to put together. I've got all these handover documents to put together. So it's just been busy. So I'm really excited to vlog this weekend. I've got no plans. Ryan and I have actually put this weekend aside for each other. We have been like passing ships in the night. He's been so busy with work this week. And then obviously we're just so tired that we don't talk much or anything. We just kind of go to bed. So it's going to be a really nice weekend, but he is working this morning. It's like criminal to be working on a Saturday, but he doesn't do it very often. So I thought, you know what, I am going to catch up with you all, and I want to give the house a bit of a reset, just a standard weekend in my life really. So let's get ready together, because although I'm just home today, I always like to make myself look presentable, especially if I'm filming. So I've run the Dyson Airwrap through my hair. It always just kind of freshens it up, kind of gets rid of the oil a little bit, makes it shiny again, and gets me through another couple of days without washing. So I work right near a Priceline, and they were having a huge makeup sale. I picked up a couple of things. We've got the NYX Brow Glue, and this I really wanted to try. I have heard good things about it, and I've actually used it in my brows this morning. So I used this in combination with a new brow crayon, and I was using the e.l.f. one, but it was a little bit warm for my liking. So I made sure this time I went for ash brown, and it is the Maybelline Express Brow. So it's one of those micro brow crayons. And basically what I do is brush out my brows, put a little bit of this in, not too much, and then I've been using this little bit of brow glue and kind of setting them in place. So those together are working quite well, and I'm going to go in with my foundation. So this one, seeing as we're coming into spring, we're coming into summer as well here in Australia, so my skin is only going to get more tan. So I'm currently using the Chanel Healthy Glow foundation. Love this, very dewy, very natural, perfect during winter for me. I'm interested to see how it goes in summer because I am more of an oily person. However, it's getting a little bit light. So instead of buying a whole nother one of these, because it's about $100, I saw the L'Oreal True Match Nude Plumping Tinted Serum. Wow, that was a mouthful. But I have heard such good things about this. My sister uses it, absolutely loves it. It's very lightweight. And I thought that if I went for a darker shade in this, I could simply mix these two together and we can see how it goes. So that's what I plan to do today. I'll just do 1 pump of each on the back of my hand and mix those together. So there's the 1 pump of the Chanel. And then this is a dropper. I love a dropper. They're so easy to use. They're not very messy. And I'll do, oh God, I didn't squeeze that beforehand. And that should just darken it up. And then I've got my little Chanel foundation brush, and that's what I'll use to kind of blend it in. Guys, I also have a package here from Maybelline. I was walking past our letterbox this morning, and I saw a little bit of silver poking out, and I never check the actual letterbox because obviously nothing exciting goes in the actual letterbox because it can usually just hold letters. But Ryan was like, what's this? And I was like, oh my God, it's like a little Maybelline PR package. So we can go through that together. I think that's blended in okay. It's very light coverage. Obviously, if I build it up, I can do more. But like I said, it's just me at home. I just wanted to make myself look a little presentable. I will kind of still bronze this up with my Chanel bronzing. This is the... I always forget the name of this, Healthy Glow Bronzing Cream. So what has happened in the past 2 weeks, because I haven't vlogged for 2 weeks, quite a bit. Nothing too interesting, I guess, but I just, like I said, I feel like I've been busy. I had a midwife appointment for my like 30-week appointment, and that went really, really well. I don't need to, like all my blood results came back. I don't have gestational diabetes, which is such, I'm so thankful about that, because that is not something that is lifestyle related. You just either have it or you don't. And I just thought, oh God, it's just, you know, another thing to think about. My friend had it I mean, she said it actually wasn't too bad. All of my blood work came back as well, and I don't need to take anything. I thought maybe I would need some iron supplements because some days I feel a bit tired, but no, she said everything was literally fine. Just keep doing what I'm doing. And I think because one of my main cravings since being pregnant has been red meat and vegetables, we've been eating so much of it that that's probably, I don't know, what's keeping my iron levels up. We had an antenatal class. So it was a Sunday, like a full Sunday class at our hospital, and they kind of ran through a bit of everything. They run through birth, all types of birth, whether it be natural, whether it be elected C-section, whether it be, you know, medicated. They go through all the medicated options. And then they did a little bit of first aid, a little bit about breastfeeding. It was just a huge day of just everything, you know, touching on a few things that you need to know. So that was really good. And we met some other lovely couples who were obviously, where it was nice being in a room full of women who were at the same stage of pregnancy as me. It was funny because it was a full day and we're kind of just all sitting in chairs. All of us, just one by one, every now and then you would see one woman just stand up, walk around the room, stretch. Because I'm like, is it just me that can't sit for a long period of time? I feel like I need to stretch my hips and my belly feels really tight. Everything's like squashed. That's everything baby related, I guess. I had a full day on the couch yesterday. So it was my RDO and I had planned to film. I'd planned to do all these things and I woke up. And I feel like this now is like a monthly occurrence. Day to day, I feel really good. And I'm so grateful for that. Remy and I have been walking 4 to 5K every single day. And I haven't felt too bad. However, once a month, I will have a day where I just feel like, oh my God, my hips are sore. My belly feels stretched. I feel unwell. And that was me yesterday. I just laid down all day. I had heartburn. I had all of the symptoms just kind of came at once. And now that I've had that a few times, I just think it's just today. Just write it off, lay down, watch movies, eat food, and then have another good sleep. Try and have a good sleep tonight, and tomorrow's a new day. And that's what I've done. And I feel so much better today. I'm so glad I had a day of rest. By the way, guys, I'm using all of my same products. I'm going to link them below if anyone's interested. So I've just gone in with my little MAC blush. This is like a pearly kind of one, and I just kind of put it everywhere. As you can see, it just brings my skin back to life. Now, I did take a sneak peek at this Maybelline package, and I know there's a couple of products in here that I might use today. So I just forgot, but this is the Maybelline New York Grippy Serum, and it's a makeup primer. It's funny that this has arrived because I was only just looking at primers whilst I was in Priceline the other day because I was like, do I want to add another primer to my you know, makeup routine? So I've forgotten to use it, but maybe I'll do it in a future video. That one looks really nice. It comes in a beautiful glass bottle with a dropper as well. We've got the Maybelline Colossal Bubble Mascara. I love their regular Colossal Mascara, so I'm interested to see how this one goes. Why does my face look so washed out? We need to get some lip balm on. So let's go in with this. Now, I know I have been opting for brown mascaras. It's definitely my preference at the moment. This is black, but I'll just add a little bit because sometimes I don't want it too overwhelming. So the spoolie seems to be it's like one of those silicone ones, which are my favorite. I mean, all Maybelline mascaras are beautiful. Wow, I haven't used one for a while. I forgot how good they are. They just put the right amount of product on there and don't get clumpy, especially with these silicone style wands. And I just keep it to my top lashes. I've done that for ages now. I can't remember the last time I put mascara on my bottom lashes. Then we've got a bunch of lifter glaze glosses. Look at all of those. So my lips are incredibly dry right now, hence why I keep licking them. So we've got so many different shades. We've got Latte Crush, Pink Drip, Peach Quench. We've also got Caramel Glow, Acai Glaze, and Cherry Swirl. So just by looking at them, I think Peach Quench might be really nice because I do love adding a little bit of color. So this is what they look like. Gorgeous baby pink packaging. You roll it up like that. They look like those little Dior lip balms, and it's got quite a bit of color to it, but I'm interested to see what the pigment is like. So let's just apply this straight onto my lips. Yeah, it's definitely not like a lipstick. Wow, I love that. I love that amount of color. I think it looks really nice. It makes all of my makeup look a little more put together. The smell of that is gorgeous. I wonder if they all smell differently or if they all just have different shades but the same smell. I think they all smell the same. So that's me all ready for the day. I wanted to show you a couple of other things. I shared this in my last video. I did a bit of a wrap up of all of my favorite products and fashion items from the autumn winter season. I know a lot of you guys are heading into the colder season, so you might find some value from that video. And this is one of the items I mentioned. I treated myself to the Sol de Janeiro. This is the Bom Dia Bright cream. And it's like a gorgeous, thick moisturizer. It's almost a little bit oily, which I love. It's so funny, since being pregnant, I usually don't like this stuff. I'm more of an essential oils, really lightweight, but it has been a craving of mine to just lather myself in thick oils, really highly fragranced. I don't know what that is. So really enjoying this. I went to the op shop. This week's find was these gorgeous little suede kids shoes. They were $2 from the Salvation Army. And I thought they were quite gender neutral, but they're just like this green suede and they kind of lace up through the middle there. And they've got these little laces here, so you can either wrap it around their ankle. So I feel like around the ankle would look more girly, but if it's a little boy, then I could just kind of tie them up. So I'm not sure what size they actually are, maybe like a 5 or something, but I thought they were so cute. And then you guys know I've been on the hunt for a sarong for the summer because I love to always pair a sarong with my bikinis. It always just makes me feel far more comfortable. So I was on the hunt on Depop for ages because there's a couple of brands that I love and they do beautiful sarongs. However, none were popping up. So I was at Kmart the other day and Amber had mentioned to look in the scarves section. So I did, and I got 2. This one here was $3. It's on sale because obviously we're at the end of the colder months and it is advertised as a scarf, but it's like this very thin, lightweight cotton fabric and will be the perfect sarong. It's just black. It's got these gorgeous flowers on it. And yeah, for $3. So happy with that. And then they had these other ones. These must be the newer ones because it's definitely more lightweight. This is probably a better material when it comes to sarongs, and it was $8. So it's like a polka dot, very thin spring-like scarf, and I was just so happy with that. So for $11 I got 2. I know they're just black and white, but that way it doesn't matter what bikinis I'm wearing, doesn't matter what color, these will go. So really happy with those finds, and I think that's it. I do have some other things, but I'll show you throughout the vlog as I kind of come across them within the house. So I might pop some music on, do a little bit of a reset around the house. I'm going to call a couple of stores that I know stock glass house candles, and I want to see if they have their Christmas collection yet, and if they do, I'll then call Amber to see if she's keen to head to the shops too. I really want to smell them all and give you guys a bit of a rundown of their scents before we all make our purchases, because I know a lot of you guys are keen on this collection as well. I've got a reminder in my phone and on my calendar for the 22nd of September, which it's the 20th today. That's when I thought their Christmas collection was going to be launched, but they're available now. And I really want to get my hands on some because they do sell out quite quick. But they must be launching their whole campaign on the 22nd, because when you go on their website, there is nothing about the Christmas collection. Same with on their Instagram, yet they're available to actually purchase. So I'm not mad about that one bit. So it is another day and I've brought you into the spare room. This is the baby's nursery, which is currently not set up whatsoever. It is a dumping ground in here. I saw a reel the other day. It was like where I'm at with my baby nursery. Open the door, throw stuff in, whether I buy it, whether I'm gifted it, I just throw it in here, shut the door and I walk away. And I'm thinking once I'm on mat leave, I'll take the time and kind of set up. If you're not interested in baby stuff, simply skip ahead. I'll have a timestamp on this. I completely understand. No worries at all. But I know some of you do want to see things that I've purchased. So I did an order on Temu. Controversial. I just needed some little accessories, so I was slowly adding things to my cart. If anyone recommended anything to me, I would just slowly add it, and then once it reached the $50 mark, because I think you have to spend a minimum of $50, I then made the order. So I wanted to show you what I got from there. Something not very exciting. I grabbed one of the Peri bottles. Apparently they are really handy after you give birth. I also ordered a bunch of syringes. So these are basically for me to collect my colostrum. So from 36 weeks, I think they recommend, you can kind of start trying to express any colostrum. If not, it doesn't matter, but I definitely want to, you know, give it a go. So I've got those. I also bought this gorgeous little, what do you call this? Like a toy dangling thing. I bought this for the car because I thought once the car seat goes in, the baby might want to look at something, and I thought this could hang up there, and it's got the most beautiful tinkle to it, just gorgeous. And I heard that babies can only see in black and white for the first, is it few weeks or few months? So it's got a little bit of color on it, but the majority of it is black and white. So I thought that was really cute. So I got that. I then have this little baby wipe holder. So for the first, I think they recommend for the first part of the baby's life, you simply just use 100% cotton pads in water, because it's just super gentle, and then obviously over time you can head to the water wipes. So I've just got some wipes in here, and I put them into this little case from Temu because I just thought this pattern was absolutely beautiful and I could kind of hang it off my little change table. But it turns out that I need one with a smaller clip, so the clip fits through here. So right now I don't think I can actually use this packet of wipes with this setup, but anyway, it looks cute nonetheless. And then to match that, I also got this pouch, again from Temu. Obviously not the best quality, I'm sure you can find better, but it has little hooks so you can put it on your pram. I can hang it here with stuff. I can fill it up and use it in my nappy bag. I mean, I just didn't think I could go wrong with a pouch of this size to fit all of the baby things. I also bought a change mat. So my sister actually recommended this one. It's very simple, just black. It's got a little Velcro here. And she said the best part about this is it's just simple. Just plastic, easy to use. And I was like, yep, I'll add that to my cart. And I thought it would slide nicely into like the inside or the outside of my organizer, because I probably will use, I've got a few bags in mind in terms of nappy bags, but I think this would fit in nicely. What else did I get from there? I think that was it from Temu, to be honest. That was about, oh no, this. This is a stainless steel, because I use stainless steel pegs on the line and they're the best because they last ages and they don't rust out or anything, and they don't break like plastic. So anyway, I saw this on Temu and it's just a stainless steel you know, little washing line thing, and I thought this would be great for all Bub's little things, socks, mittens, washcloths, things like that. So I grabbed that. Then I went to Kmart, and this change table we were very kindly given from some of Ryan's clients who have had their babies, and they were giving away some stuff. So I think it's from IKEA originally, and this is what I'm going to fully kit out for our bedroom. So this is going to be like the changing station, and then everything else of babies can kind of stay down here. So I went to, so they gave us just this part, and then I went to Kmart and got a change mattress thing. It was like like a really cheap one. And then I also got the beautiful gingham cover. Now I don't know how user-friendly this cover is going to be, because obviously if there's poo explosions and stuff, it's going to get dirty quickly, but you know, it was cheap. I thought, I'm just going to get it, and it looks quite nice. So I've got that little setup there. I also have, oh guys, look at these nappies. So I bought a pack of nappies just because I couldn't resist. These are the newborn ones from a brand called, I think it's called Cub or something. But look how little they are. And I was just so desperate to start setting up this little station, and the newborn nappy pack was like $5. I thought, I'll get that. I'll get the little cotton pads and I'll start to set everything up. Classic me, I literally get all excited, buy the stuff, come in here, look at it for about 5 minutes, and I'm like, oh, I've lost motivation, I'm over it. So I'm waiting for that like nesting motivation and energy, but right now I want to nest, but I just keep losing motivation real quick. So that is the setup. Oh, I also bought, I think I've shown you these. These weren't recent, I bought them a while ago, but they were like a little 2-pack of wooden comb and brush. These were just from Kmart. Look, one of my nails fell off yesterday. Isn't it scary when one of your nails fall off and you're like, where is that? Is it in my morning smoothie? Is it in Remy's food? I don't know. So that's my current setup. I do need to get, I want to get organizers, like those little ones. I think you can get them off IKEA. You could probably get them at Kmart, like felt organizers. And I want to fill one of the shelves with those, and then I can section everything. Nappies, wipes, creams, you know, you name it, I can throw it in there. And then I've got my nappy bag that I'm slowly filling. So this is from a brand, Est Studios. I've mentioned them before. They sent me a bag a few months ago. Really cool vibe, similar to this. This is one of their new arrivals though, and it's much larger. And I thought that the dimensions of this, you've got these big flat pockets on the side. I was like, that looks like it could be the perfect nappy bag. So anyway, I have been slowly filling it. We've got a little change mat in there. Ryan's mum got me a little change mat. I've got some I got one of those, it's like a show bag thing from the hospital, and it has like some samples of things, and they gave me some nappies, so I thought I'll pop those in there. I've got some pseudo cream, which everyone raves about, some hand sanitizer, antibacterial wipes, not for anything other than just maybe wiping down a surface if I'm out and about before, I don't know, I feel like antibacterial wipes will come in handy. So I'm starting to fill this up. I will do a full video on my nappy bag setup, what I have inside, how I've organized it. Can't wait for that. So that's the nappy bag. And now let's head into the other room. I have stuff scattered everywhere. I'll head into the other room and I'll show you the pram and the carrier. So this is my pram. It is the Baby B Juno, and this is the one I have had on my wish list for probably years now. It's the same pram my sister has, and also 3 of my really good friends have this exact pram, and they all say great things about it. Plus I've used it. I've used Amber's pram all the time with Valley, and I've always just had a really good experience. It's really smooth, really light, really easy to use. And yeah, I was just like, you know what, that's the one I want. Also, it's not the most expensive. Like, it's kind of mid-tier. I feel like the ones that I was kind of looking at, there was some cheaper, there was this in the middle, and then there was the Upper Baby Vista, which is quite expensive. I've heard it's an amazing pram, but it's quite expensive. So anyway, this is the one we had saved up for, and I was super excited about it. Long story short, I think because Ryan and I were talking about it and I was Googling it a lot, obviously it came up in my algorithm on Instagram, and I saw Baby B were working with some content creators, and I was like, you know what, I might just shoot them a message, like, what is the hurt? So I actually emailed their marketing team and just reached out and just was like, I absolutely love your brand. I have tried it, you know, through my sister. I'm going to be a first-time mum at the end of the year, and would you be open to collaborating with me? Anyway, I didn't hear anything back. Weeks had gone by, even months. I'm sure they get emails like that all the time. It must be super frustrating for brands. However, like months later, we were just about to make the purchase, and I said to Ryan, I might just, you know, reply to one of their Instagram stories and just reach out one last time just to see. And anyway, they got back to me that afternoon, and they were like, yes, Shannon, you know, sorry we hadn't got back to you earlier. We would love to collaborate with you. And I could not believe it. I called Ryan, I called my parents, like we were all just like, yeah, over the moon. So when they were like, oh, have a look at our website, this is the link, you know, let us know if you're interested, what pram you're interested in. I'm like, oh, I already know. I know what color, I know what pram, I know everything about what I want. I was going to like film in a vlog of Ryan and I like setting up the pram for the first time, but to be honest, that was a core memory unlocked. It was one of those moments where I'm like, no cameras, nothing about content. I couldn't wait to get home that day from work. Ryan got home, we saw the box at the door and we brought it upstairs, put music on, and both were just so present in that moment. I feel like it was just so special to be setting up our first pram. So that was really nice, and this one does come with the seat. So this is obviously the bassinet part, and then you've also got the seat. So I'll do a big in-depth review, but I wanted to share it because I've had a couple of you message me who are also pregnant and you wanted to know what pram I ended up going for. So I love the Baby Bee Juno, and I know it's gifted, I have to be transparent with you all, but we were going to go with this pram regardless. I was actually offered another pram by a really well-known, beautiful brand, but I was going to turn that down because I still wanted this one. I didn't want to compromise on my first pram, you know? Great, I just marked the freshly painted wall, but yeah, I didn't want to compromise on my first pram, so I'm so happy that I have it. You can actually attach both of these. So I mentioned before, my sister has this. She's expecting another baby 3 months after mine is due, and she will be able to put Valley and her new baby on the one setup because this one clicks, I don't know. There's a way that you can do it. Like I said, I'll do a full in-depth review and I'll show you guys, but that will be once baby is here. What I purchased for this so far, so they also sent me like the handlebar bag. It has like a drink holder in there, and you can put, you know, your phone, wallet, keys, and all of your essentials in this little bag. I did buy, and they do have one available on Baby Bee. So if you're making a big purchase like this, maybe just add it to cart. They do have these drink bottle holders. I didn't know that at the time, so I just bought this one off Temu, and basically you just clip it onto the side, and it's a drink bottle holder with a phone holder. And then I bought this from Temu. Again, it was a couple of dollars, but it's one of those silicone, it looks like a little lemon, but it's a dummy holder if my baby has a dummy. And then from Frank Green, I bought, because once I got the pram, I was like really into like setting it up. And I have a Frank Green water bottle, which I have had for years and love, but the base of it is really big and it won't fit into regular cup holders. So I jumped on to their website and I ordered this one. Look how beautiful it is. It's like in a gorgeous chocolate brown color, and you can actually change, you can change the lid, you can change the straw, and you can change the little, what do you call that, little rubber strap. And I just decided to go with the chocolate brown and then just change this little part to like the beige color because it kind of match, like I'm really trying to match here, as you can see. So that goes in there. And then here we have the carrier. So this is also from Baby Bee. I think it's called their Baby Bee Joey carrier. It's giving Lululemon vibes. I don't know if you can see there. You've got like a little pouch here. This has like a raincoat thing inside. You've got mesh under there, so when it gets hot, I think you can pull this down. But again, I just need to try it out, and I can't really do that without a baby. And I'm sure as we get closer to the time, I can share with you guys exactly how I've set up my pram, my nappy bag, and all of that good stuff. But for now, I just wanted to show you some new things. But that's what I'll be doing as soon as I go on mat leave. I want to really organize all of this stuff. So this vlog is actually turning into a little bit of a show and tell. I have a bunch of stuff I want to show you guys. I've been buying some things. I also have been gifted some things. So I've got it all out in front of me, and I thought we could do it. We could do a bit of a haul because I've just had a knock at the door, and these are my Glasshouse Christmas candles. I did pull the trigger and purchase 2 because I called a few stores the other day just to see when they would be getting in this Christmas collection because I wanted to go and smell them for myself, but none of them could give me an answer. Obviously they don't know when the collection's coming in. So I was like, oh, I just can't wait any longer. And so many of you had messaged me saying that, because I mentioned to you guys on my Instagram stories that White Christmas is at the top of my list. That's the one in the silver jar. And I had about 4 to 5 of you message me saying that that is your favorite scent, and you get it every year. So I took your recommendation and I thought, you know what, I'm just gonna purchase that one. Once I kind of looked at the site, I added another like little item to cart, and then I thought, you know what, I'm almost at $100, because if you spend $100, I think you got free shipping, and shipping otherwise is $15. So yeah, I was like, you know what, rather than getting all those other little things, I may as well just get 2 big glasshouse candles and be done with it. So the other one I chose, I guess I'll surprise you. If you follow me on Instagram, you already know because I shared it over there. I ended up going with, oh, it's packaged very nicely. Oh, I've also noticed that their wrapping here is like the glasshouse logo is red. I wonder if that's for their Christmas packaging. Super nice. And you also get to choose 2 free samples. I highly recommend whenever you get to that part, choose the perfumes because they're actually quite big bottles of perfume. Not big, but they last a while, and it's a really nice way to kind of try out their fragrances, which are really beautiful. So here is White Christmas, and look how beautiful this box is. I love to keep the boxes, and I will, once I pack my Christmas decorations down, I'll put the candle back in the box because, to be honest, I had the night before Christmas, the red one. I bought it a couple of years ago. It still lasts me. Like every year I pull it out and there's probably about this much left of it, and I can keep lighting it. So definitely for me worth the money. And they're just super special. And then once that one does run out, I will just clean out the jar and refill it with something else. I just feel like these are beautiful decor in themselves. So here we have White Christmas, the gorgeous silver jar. Oh my gosh, guys, look at the detail on that. Way more detail than what is pictured on the website. I feel like it just doesn't do justice. Stunning. And I've actually, this year I want to add some silver to my tree. So I'm thinking of getting those little bead garlands, like silver beads. And if I just add those to my existing decor, decorations, I think it'll look really nice. So yeah, really love this jar. Oh my God, it's got like a full intricate scene on there. And this is in the scent Cedar Leaf and Fruity Clove. Oh my gosh. That is beautiful. I feel like you can't really go wrong with glasshouse scents. Like they're all really, really nice. But that, it definitely is giving off white Christmas. It's got like a, not a creamy kind of smell, but something like that. And it's really nice and light and bright, which is something that I wanted because I'm shocking at explaining scents, by the way, can you tell? But because it's so hot here at Christmas, I didn't want those warm, like spicy, caramelly scents. I wanted something that was like quite fruity, quite light. And this is absolutely beautiful. Thank you to everyone who messaged me about this particular candle because you're dead right. It is absolutely beautiful. So I got that one. I will say the night before Christmas, if you're purchasing for the first time and you're interested in the red one, that is a beautiful scent. I have it, absolutely love it. And then the next one I ended up going with is Winter Wonderland. This is the green jar, and I thought green, silver, red, and gold, just beautiful traditional colors. I did kind of take the plunge with this one because I've never actually smelt it. It's Frosted Fir and Snow Gum. So let's just have a smell, and oh, I hope it's okay. I'm sure it will be. I'm sure it'll be beautiful, but I'm not familiar with like pine scents. So here is the jar here. Again, gorgeous scene on there. You've got the little train, which my sister said reminds her of like the Polar Express, which is definitely the vibe that I'm getting. And yeah, just absolutely beautiful. Oh my God, that's beautiful as well. This is like definitely, I feel like this is a toned down version of this. This is quite fruity, I would say. And this one is more of a, like a, it's got like a vanilla-y hint to it. So they're my 2 Christmas candles for the year. Will I buy more? I don't know, don't tempt me. So I'm really happy with them. I think they're going to look so gorgeous with my existing collection. And I am just so glad these jars now are going to stay in my Christmas decor box forever. I don't ever plan to get rid of them. And that's also what kind of helps me justify spending the money, is because of the jar I'll actually hold on to. So they are the candles that I chose. Absolutely love the boxes as well. And then when it comes to the free samples, I always go for Kyoto and Bloom. This is their perfume. It's probably like their most popular candle scent. Really, really beautiful. So if you haven't tried that one, definitely add that to cart. And then this one is Midnight in Milan. And I noticed a few of their little limited edition perfumes and stuff. Not perfumes, but they'll do packs. A lot of the time this one is included. So it must be like a bit of a favorite. So let's go ahead and smell this one because I haven't got any perfume on today. See what I mean about the actual, like that is a decent amount. If you keep that in your handbag, that will last you quite some time. So I'll spray that. Oh wow, that's really fresh. Oh, I really like that. So that is my order from Glass House, the much awaited order. Then it was Remy's birthday the other day, and what I purchased her was a new harness and lead. So obviously this is not going to interest anyone who doesn't have a dog. So I was actually gifted one of these quite a few years ago. If you've been watching me for a while, you probably remember. And I went for the sky blue color. This is the one lead and harness that we always revert back to and love. It's very, very durable. It's got like that rope kind of, I don't know what you call that, but that kind of material. It's you can put their name on it, which I really love. I love meeting dogs down the beach and you know their name. I also love when other people know Remy's name. If you don't want their name on it, when the harness comes, it has these patches on it, which are just plain. And it's just solid, like the clasp and everything is solid. We take Remy to the beach every single day. It didn't rust out. We've still got the other one, but it's got a little bit stained now because it was like a light blue color. So I had a look on their website and I saw they brought out like a neutrals range, and I fell in love with like this burgundy color. And I thought that's probably going to be better in terms of staining and if there's any dirt or anything, because it's a dark color. So that's what I opted for. I got the harness set with the her name, and then I've also opted for the bungee lead. I feel like these are the best. And then I also added to cart the little poo bag holder, because this is something that I usually just tie poo bags to the leash. But I purchased one of these and I think it just looks great. I also put my house key in here when we're going for walks, so it's not like tinkling around anywhere. So that is Remy's new harness set. And then in addition to that, I also ordered the car seat belt, because I will be getting a new car at some point when Ryan and I get around to actually going to a car yard and selecting something. But yeah, I thought that this would be really great for the car, because that way she kind of just stays in place, and it's definitely something I want to make sure she does, especially if we've got a baby in the back as well. So that one matches beautifully. I won't open that one until I actually get my car. And I paid for all of that with my own money. I tried to use my discount code because I remember they gave me like a 10% off discount code when they gifted me the last one, but it didn't work. I think it's because they already were having a sale on. So anyway, I was happy to spend the money. I think it was $120 for everything. But like I said, that lead and harness, we use it every single day, sometimes twice a day, and it will last me years and years to come. So I love that. Then I did an order on Frank Green. So I know I've already shown you the bottle, but this is the iced coffee cup. So it's getting very hot here and I am back on my iced coffees, the honey and oat ones, and I absolutely love them. I just love cold drinks at the moment. I said to you guys that it's like one of my pregnancy cravings. So yeah, I treated myself to these, and I think these would be really great Christmas gift ideas, like stocking fillers, if you're kind of stuck on what to get people. So this is the water bottle, and as you can see, the little rubber here matches this iced coffee cup. The bonus of this iced coffee cup is it also comes with, I don't have it on me, it's in the kitchen, I can't be bothered getting up, but if you take this lid off, it comes with like another lid, and you can put a can of cold drink in there, and it's a stubby cooler. So I thought that was going to be great when I can drink again. Not that I ever really had drinks in cans. So I feel like whenever, like my alcoholic beverage of choice is like a glass or two of rosé. But if I did have like soda water or anything like that, like those cans, I can pop it in here, put that other lid on, and it's like, it will keep my can cold. Someone's just started mowing. So if you can hear that in the background, I apologize, but usually I would stop recording and just wait like half an hour for someone to stop mowing, but we ain't got time for that, and I feel like this is just a very casual video. So next up, I have some products from The Collagen Co. These guys emailed me asking if I would like to try out some of their products. I said yes, of course, I would love to, because I've seen this product pop up a lot on my Instagram. So this one I haven't tried yet. It is the Super Beauty Greens in the flavor Strawberry Kiwi, and it is supposed to help with beauty, digestion, bloating, and energy. Now, the reason I haven't taken this is because I'm just not totally sure if it's okay to take during pregnancy. So I thought I would just refrain from that until Bub is here, and then I can go ahead and start using that one. But in the meantime, I have been taking the Premium Collagen Peptides Powder. This is totally pregnancy safe, and it's in the flavor Strawberry Watermelon. It obviously helps with hair, skin and nails, and then also joints. So I've been having this every single day since I received it. I probably received it 2 weeks ago, and I'm already like halfway through the jar because not a day goes by that I don't have it. And I've just been loving, sometimes I just get sick of sipping on water. I want something a little bit yummier. So you put 2 scoops. This is a bottle they sent me as well. It's like a glass bottle. I put 2 scoops in here of a nighttime. I'll fill it with water, then I put it in the fridge. And when I leave for work in the morning, I'll grab this out of the fridge so it's icy cold. And this is what I usually sip on whilst I'm having my lunch. Like, I'll obviously put it back in the fridge as soon as I get to work. So I have just been loving this. And we went to the beach over the weekend and I was getting a little bit of sun. I went for a swim in the ocean and I took one of these down with me, half filled with ice as well. And it was just so beautiful. Now, it does actually have beauty benefits. Here I am just literally having it for the taste, but it does have collagen, hyaluronic acid, vitamin C, biotin. It's gluten-free, dairy-free, soy-free, and non-GMO. So yeah, really, really loving this. Highly recommend. If you're like me and you're looking for just like, I'm not good at taking vitamins, I'm not good at taking tablets, never have been. I don't even buy them anymore. Even if some of my favorite brands reach out and want to offer me some, I don't even accept them because I know they're just going to sit in the cupboard. But things like powdered ones or those gummy vitamins, I'll have them. So yeah, if you're looking for like a nice little drink, this is delicious. I'll leave a link below. I think they also gave me a discount code. If they did, I'll put it on screen and leave that down there as well. What else have I got? Another gifted item is the Ultra Human ring. So I did say to them I was going to wear it for a few weeks before giving any kind of review on my YouTube channel. So we can wait till then, but I just wanted to show you anyway. I went in the Bionic Gold, it's called. You've probably noticed that I've been wearing it and I was so keen for one of these because my Apple Watch kind of ruins my vibe with my outfit. It's like a big black band and I have to charge it every single night. And I really wanted to track my sleep and my steps. They're like the only things that I really use when it comes to tracking health stuff. And I have not taken this off since I received it. Obviously, I'll take it off to charge it. I think like maybe every 3 days I'll have to charge it. Super comfortable. I chose to put it on the middle finger because at the moment my fingers are a little bit more swollen than usual. So I thought I can get it for here so I can wear it now, and then maybe postpartum, if I go back to my normal, you know, my regular weight, I can pop it onto my pointer finger. I know that's where a lot of people wear it. I think it has to be one of these 2 fingers because it has to have enough area to like touch your finger or something. So yeah, I've just really been enjoying waking up in the morning and checking my sleep. And of course it comes as no surprise, I've been doing a lot of tossing and turning and I have not been having the best sleeps. But again, that is due to pregnancy, so it's to be expected. But it's really nice like getting a goal of getting my steps up. Remy and I have been going for a walk every single morning because my day is different if I get up and go for a walk. I know it's probably like that usually, but especially whilst pregnant, otherwise I get to midday, my lower back is killing me. Everything I just start to feel really heavy and I start to feel a little bit swollen. Whereas if I get up, Remy and I go down the beach. I love wearing this because it's counting all my steps and it's like a little bit of a goal of mine. I'm trying to hit 7,500 steps a day. If I reach 10,000, that's a bonus, but my goal is like what I want to do each day is 7,500, and I have been doing that since this. So that's the Ultra Human ring. I might maybe in my next vlog, which will probably be in another couple of weeks, I'll give you a bit more of an in-depth review because like I said, you have to wear it for a couple of weeks for it to really get to know your body and get the best out of it. And lastly, we have some new planner stuff for Orderly. So I've been teasing this for a while. I have made some of these available on my website, but the reason why I've kind of refrained from doing, you know, mentioning it too much is because I'm still waiting on one more lot of products to arrive, because then when I start selling them, I can sell them as a bit of a bundle, I guess. So there are some things missing from this, but I can kind of explain that as we go through. So I had some dashboards created for Orderly because there was a period of time where I was making them available for you guys, but I was hand making all of them. Going to Officeworks, printing them out on thick card, cutting them to size, hole punching them. And not only was it just so much work in it, and I made I'm pretty sure I was losing money doing that. But you know, it was fun and I love seeing those dashboards in your planners. But also they weren't always even, you know, it's much better if a machine actually does it. So anyway, I found a local printer who was able to do the dashboards for me. So there's 5 styles available now, and I've made them available in the personal size, the FCC size, which is for the Louis Vuitton MM Agenda, which is the one I use, and then also the A5 size. So we've got this one here. It's a gorgeous beige color, and I love embossing rather than actual like printed text. I just think embossing looks super subtle and beautiful. So this one says, you owe it to yourself to become everything you've ever dreamed of being. And I don't know if you're gonna see that on camera, but it is embossed here and it's just beautiful. So that's like a nice beigey colored one. This one is the same color and it says, this is like my quote of the year and I am just living for it. Like the seasons, we do not need to justify change. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like that is a quote we should all live by. If you want to completely change up your look, who you are, who you hang out with, your identity, like you can. You are allowed to change as many times as you want in this life, and whatever, you know, makes you happy. So they're the two like beige colored ones. And then we've also got the classic Cosmos dashboard, just beautiful. Like I love these flowers so much. They're quite sentimental to me as well. I used to make flower crowns all the time when I was a kid with Cosmos. We've also got, everyone loves chocolate brown. Everyone's loving the chocolate brown organizers. So we've got this beautiful one here and it's embossed and it just says, you got this. So this one you can put in your planner, you can put it in your cash stuffing binder. I thought that would be a great quote for like, you know, when you're trying to get your budgeting goals, you're trying to reach your budgeting goals. And then the last one is this gorgeous like deep red wine color and it just says embossed there, Merry Christmas. So this is the Christmas dashboard for the year. All of them have orderly embossed here. And this one I wanted to go really plain because that way you can kind of decorate it with other things. I've got an example. So this one here is like my little Christmas planner. You've got the December, these are from May Paper Co, these monthly cards. I've printed out some images, which I've just used gold, what do you call them? Paper clips to stick them on. I've got some old earrings that I took the backs off and I've stuck them on. And I've just really Christmasified this planner. So these planners, I've got gold and white hardware. They're available on my website as well. And then I've also got them available in the personal size. I think I've shown you guys these. I don't know why I'm showing you again, but I've been using the brown dashboard in my cash stuffing binder. So as you can probably tell, my cash stuffing binder is quite thin, and that's because I wasn't super strict with my cash budgeting this year. And I want to make sure that in the new year, I'm really strict with it. So what I thought is, I just wanted to kind of not have as many envelopes because that way it's more achievable. So I thought, you know what, I'm just going to stick with the envelopes that I know I need to budget for. Christmas, Easter, birthdays, things like that. So that's all I've kept in here. And I've just been using the new cash stuffing challenges that I had printed. So again, I was making cash stuffing challenges and I kind of just wanted to, rather than give you guys digital downloads to purchase, which you still can, I know for some of you don't have access to printers and everything like that. So I did have some made. So you've got the seasonal cash stuffing challenges. You've got summer, autumn, winter, spring. Absolutely beautiful. I made these all myself on Canva and then just had them printed onto this glossy card. The beauty of this glossy card is you can reuse it. So if you use a Sharpie and cross it out, if you get a little bit of nail polish remover and just kind of wipe it, it should take the Sharpie off. I don't know how many times you can do it though until it starts to wear through. I haven't like tried that enough, but yeah, these are just like the seasonal ones. So if you know, if in doubt, you could start with these. The total amount is $1,000 across all of them, so it's $250 per season, which means that's what you could use to like buy yourself a nice like glass house candle each season, or some home decor, or whatever you want if you wanted to like do a bit of self-care. And then I've got the Christmas one. So this one I highly recommend everyone starts at the beginning of the year. You could probably start it now. It is for $1,000. So each icon is worth $50. This is the one I have been doing since the beginning of the year and I already have done that challenge. So I've got $1,000 right now ready to go for Christmas. So again, I just made this one on Canva and obviously had it printed. And then I've got some ones that I just like, generic ones that I thought are really handy. We've got a $5 savings challenge. So whenever you've got $5 left over, or if you find $5 around the house, you can whack it in there. A self-care challenge. This is a total of $500. Each icon is worth $10. And then a wish list challenge as well. So this one is, oh, you can actually make up what icon value you want and what the total is. So whatever's on your wish list, it could be thousands of dollars, it could be, you know, under $100, you can make up the icon. So all of those are available now. So what I have coming are the actual cash stuffing envelopes, because I realized, I'm like, oh, I got all these things printed. And I'm like, if someone jumps on my website and they order the cash stuffing binder, they order the dashboard, and then the cash stuffing challenges, they don't have the envelopes. So I've got envelopes coming, like these ones, like these. And then as you can see, I've got labels there. And that is because I had sticker sheets made. So we've got savings sticker sheets, and I just kind of typed out all of my most used categories for savings. And then I've also got the spending ones. So these are the ones I use in my wallet, because my wallet is set up as a cash stuffing binder. So these you can purchase, and that way, the reason I didn't get the envelopes customized is because then it limits you to those envelopes a bit more, whereas with the stickers you can use them for a while and then you can peel them off and you don't have to keep buying more and more envelopes. You can just keep those same envelopes but just change out the stickers, if you know what I mean. So yeah, we've got sticker sheets. I haven't made these available yet, but I was kind of waiting for the rest of the stuff, so hopefully that arrives this week. I also have some nice like dashboard, like clear ones that are like covers, just to protect this dashboard a little more. What else do I have coming? Oh, I have some just lined inserts for A5 and personal, lined inserts, and then also undated weekly inserts. I was just trying to think, what do I need to make available just to get you started? I'm not like a full planner stationery store. May Paper Co is like my favorite, my go-to for that stuff. But if I can just get you started with some lined paper, some weekly inserts, some cash stuffing stuff, then we can just start there. So that's a little bit of an update from Orderly. I have many more things to come. I'm just waiting for them to arrive, but I know they will all be here before the Christmas shopping period. So if you're thinking about gifts for people or gifts for yourself, then I think you're really going to like them. So that is my little bit of a haul. I am now going to, I need to bring the washing in, do some folding, just do some house chores, and I'll jump back on the vlog a little bit later. So it is present day me. I was editing this video last night and I realized I didn't do an outro. And as I'm editing, I'm just thinking, oh my God, Shannon, do you ever shut up? I just talked throughout this whole vlog and it's like 50 minutes long. But I felt like it was necessary. There's so much I want to share with you, show you. So yeah, that's what this video was all about. I'm going to make sure I put in the title like that it's a chatty one. I feel like every other vlog, I try to make it really aesthetic and show you different scenes and, you know, very minimal. But what's happening is like I'm not able to share everything with you because I'm not talking as much. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I have really enjoyed hanging out with you all. I hope you all have a lovely weekend. It is Friday today, so in about half an hour I start work. I'm working from home, and Remy and I were up bright and early and went for our morning walk down the beach, so I've had a lovely start to the day. I'm very chirpy in the mornings, feeling quite motivated. As soon as it hits like 1 p.m, I'm like this. I just lose all motivation, all energy. Anyway, I'm rambling now. I hope you all have a lovely weekend. And I will see you all in my next video. I'm definitely keen to do some more filming this week, and I'm getting excited. Only 3 more weeks left of work and then I'm on mat leave. And then I'm on like a whole, like literally entering a whole new chapter of life. I'm entering the unknown, but I'm excited to bring you guys along. So anyway guys, have a lovely evening and I'll chat to you all soon.